Archangel Michael says, "You have chosen to watch this immediately, it's only for you." Your person is dying to tell this woman's secret with open it quickly if you've stumbled upon this message right now. It's not a coincidence. Archangel Michael himself has led you here. You might think you just clicked a random video, but the truth is you were summoned. There's an unseen hand guiding you toward a revelation that's about to change how you see everything: love, destiny, and even divine timing. Don't skip. Stay until the end, because what you're about to hear is something only a few chosen souls are allowed to know. There's a hidden connection between you, Archangel Michael, and the person who's been secretly holding back a truth meant only for you. You see, Archangel Michael doesn't appear to everyone. He appears when a truth can no longer stay hidden, when a heart has carried a secret for too long. He steps in, cutting the spiritual cords of silence and forcing what's buried to rise. And right now, he is whispering directly through this message: it's time. Someone connected to you, someone whose energy you can still feel, had been dying to speak, but fear, guilt, and pride have trapped them. They wanted to tell you something that could heal both your hearts, but they never found the right words. Archangel Michael has decided to intervene, and that's why you are hearing this now. He says this person is tormented by what they never confessed. They dream of you, they replay moments, they wonder what could have been. And though distance, silence, or even betrayal may have stood between you, there's still a golden cord binding your souls. That cord has been glowing in the divine realm, calling Archangel Michael's attention. He saw it. He felt it. And now, he's bringing clarity. Before the truth unfolds, take a deep breath, ask Archangel Michael in your heart to open your ears, your eyes, and your intuition. What's coming is not just a message, it's a spiritual release. Type Amen 2549 if you're ready to receive his protection and clarity right now. Archangel Michael's energy is powerful, and those who call upon him with sincerity will feel a sign within 24 hours. A flash of light, a chill, or a whisper of confirmation. Don't dismiss it. It's him validating your path. There's a secret about this woman, a woman tied to your person's destiny, and Archangel Michael wants you to see what's been hidden. It's not what you think. There's something divine, almost shocking, that has been kept from you, and when you hear it in full, you'll finally understand why you've been drawn to this message. Don't leave now. The next part will unveil who this woman truly is, what role she plays in your story, and the reason Archangel Michael says your person cannot rest until this truth is revealed. Stay with me till the end. Type Amen 6214 if you feel Archangel Michael's presence right now. Because that's the sign your soul is ready for the revelation that begins in part 2. If you are still here, then you were meant to hear this. The energy that brought you to this very moment is no accident. Archangel Michael is surrounding you with his golden wings right now, protecting you as the truth begins to unfold. The air may feel different. All is charged, because the message he's about to reveal carries a vibration that can awaken something dormant within your soul. Do not skip, not even for a second. The secret you are about to learn is one that your person has kept buried for far too long, and once you understand it, you will never see your connection the same way again. There is a woman, a mysterious figure who hath been standing in the background of your person's life. She is the shadow in their story, the whisper that you could never quite define. Archangel Michael says this woman has held a secret, one that directly involves you. But here's where it gets surprising. She isn't an enemy, not entirely. She carries both guilt and purpose, and her role in this connection was orchestrated by divine timing itself. Your person was meant to cross paths with her, though not in the way you think. It was a test, a spiritual mirror designed to make them see their truth, their fear, and their heart's loyalty. Archangel Michael shows me an image, your person looking at this woman, but seeing you. In every conversation, in every glance, they felt your energy echo through her presence. This woman became a reflection of what they lost, or what they were too afraid to claim. But something happened, something that turned their inner world upside down. She discovered a secret that she could no longer carry, something about your person's true feelings for you, and that secret has been weighing heavily on her soul. Archangel Michael says this woman has tried to reach out to your person more than once, trying to make them confront what they've denied. There were tears, silence, and confusion. She knows that their love for you never ended. She knows that no matter how much your person tried to move on, your energy remained embedded in their heart. The truth is, this woman was never meant to replace you. She was meant to remind your person of you, that with the divine plan all along. You might be wondering, why are you hearing this now? Because Archangel Michael has decided the waiting is over. You have carried the pain of unanswered questions for too long. He says it's time to release the ache, the wondering, and the sleepless nights. The divine realm is bringing everything to light, piece by piece, and this is only the beginning. Before we go deeper, Archangel Michael asks something small of you, not just for your sake, but for the sake of others who need to hear this exact message. If this resonates with your soul, if something inside you says this is mine, then share this message. Comment below with your thoughts, because your words might be the sign someone else needs tonight. And don't forget to subscribe and stay until the end, because part 10 will contain the final revelation, the one blessing that will unlock everything you've been waiting for. Trust that this is not coincidence, it is divine alignment. Now, focus for a moment. Take a deep breath. Archangel Michael says your person has been dreaming of you, vivid, emotional dreams that leave them shaken when they wake. They can't explain it, but every night your name echoes in their spirit. They have tried to silence it, distract themselves, even deny it. But it's stronger than their will. The connection is divine, not human. It was written before either of you were born. And the woman, the one who holds the secret, she has seen this truth unfold. She's beginning to realize that she cannot hold it any longer. Archangel Michael whispers that she is preparing to reveal everything. It will be unexpected, sudden, and deeply emotional. It might come through a message, a call, or a random conversation that feels too perfect to be chance. When it happens, you will feel an overwhelming sense of recognition, the kind that makes your heart stop for a moment. That's how you will know it's divinely guided. Archangel Michael is showing you that your person had been under heavy spiritual warfare, confusion, manipulation, and fear have clouded their mind. This woman's secret is the key to breaking that spiritual trap. Once it's spoken, the spell will break. The light will flood in. And everything that was twisted in the dark will finally be made right. Type Amen 1027 if you're ready for Archangel Michael to reveal this truth to you with divine speed and perfect clarity. He says, "Do not fear the truth. Fear only the silence. Because silence has kept your person prisoner. And the truth, no matter how hard it may sound, will set both of you free." Archangel Michael promises that those who stay through this message will receive a confirmation within 48 hours. It could be a number, a feather, or a sudden memory that feels too strong to ignore. That will be your sign. Before we close this part, understand this. You were not forgotten. And you were not replaced. Everything that seemed to fall apart was, in fact, falling into divine order. The woman's secret will not destroy, it will heal. But only if you're ready to hear it fully. Stay until the end. The next part will reveal what the secret actually is, why your person has been spiritually tormented by it, and how Archangel Michael plans to restore what was lost. Type Amen 4312 if you feel his protection right now. The light is gathering and the truth is closer than you think. The energy is rising. If you have reached this part, it means you are being spiritually guided. Archangel Michael is standing before you, his sword of truth glowing bright, cutting through layers of illusion that have surrounded your connection for far too long. You may even feel a sense of heaviness lifting, as if something unseen is finally letting go. Don't stop now. Every word you read is being delivered to you for a reason. The secret that was hidden is ready to surface, and you, the chosen one, are about to hear it. The woman we spoke about earlier, the one tied to your person's story, holds something sacred. She knows the real reason your person pulled away, the reason they acted distant, confused, or silent. Archangel Michael says it wasn't about indifference. It wasn't rejection. It was protection. Your person was protecting you from a truth they believed would destroy you, when in reality, that truth was the one thing meant to set you both free. The secret is this. Your person was bound, not just emotionally, but spiritually. There was a manipulation, a contract of energy, created in fear, in weakness, during a moment of despair. Archangel Michael calls it a shadow vow. This vow was influenced by the woman who entered their life during their darkest time. She offered them comfort when they felt lost, but behind that comfort was an unseen energy, a spiritual tether that kept your person from truly moving forward or coming back to you. She didn't know, at first, that she was being used as a vessel by darker forces. He thought she was helping them heal. But she later discovered that her involvement was part of a karmic design, one meant to trigger awakening in both of you. That's the secret she carries. She knows that your person's soul was not free. She knows they loved you, that they still love you, but that they were pulled under a fog of confusion and spiritual heaviness. And now, he wants to confess this truth, not to hurt you, but to bring release for herself, for your person, and for you. Archangel Michael says she's been tormented by guilt. She has cried, prayed, and even asked for signs, unsure how to reveal what she knows. But time is running out. The divine clock is ticking, and silence can no longer exist. Your person has been fighting a battle you couldn't see. Nights of restlessness, days of emptiness, emotions that rise without explanation. They have felt trapped, as if something invisible keeps holding them back every time they try to reach for you. That's the shadow vow. It wasn't made with evil intent, but it became a cage nonetheless. Archangel Michael says your person's spirit has been calling for divine intervention, and that's why you are hearing this message now. You are the light meant to break that vow. Type Amen 2541 to invite Archangel Michael to dissolve any spiritual contract, vow, or attachment that stands between you and your divine truth. He will do it. You'll feel lighter, calmer, and clearer in the days to come. This is part of your awakening. The woman who holds the secret has begun to see signs too. She dreams of feathers, of wings, of blue light, Michael's color. She's realizing that what was hidden must be exposed, not for revenge, but for freedom. The moment she speaks her truth, your person will awaken completely. That's when their soul will remember who you truly are to them. The other half of their divine mirror. You are not just a memory to them. You are their destiny. Archangel Michael shows a powerful vision. Two souls standing in front of a great door of light. Behind that door is peace, reunion, and truth. But to open it, both must be free from illusions. That's what this revelation will do. It will clear the fog and the karmic lesson, and prepare the way for union or closure, whichever aligns with your highest good. You will not lose. The divine plan never allows loss, only redirection toward purpose. Do not give in to fear when this truth arrives. It might shake you. It might make your heart race, but Archangel Michael says, the pain you feel when the truth is spoken is the pain of healing. It is the body releasing what the soul already knew. You have been sensing this for some time, feeling waves of sadness that weren't yours, sudden emotions that came out of nowhere. Moments when your chest tightened without cause. That was your soul feeling your person's struggle. You are deeply connected through divine cords, and those cords transmit energy, emotion, and thought. But take heart, that cord is now being purified. As you listen, Michael's sword is severing everything that doesn't serve divine love. He is burning away the darkness, cleansing your energy field, and surrounding you with light so bright that no deceit can touch you again. You might even feel warmth around your heart as this happens. That's your confirmation. Tut Amen 6753 to seal this energy and affirm your readiness for divine truth to fully manifest in your life. Now listen carefully. The revelation is not the end. It's the beginning. The secret the woman carries is about to move from silence into words, and when it does, your person will face their greatest test. Will they finally confess? Will they step into truth? Or will they retreat into fear once more? Archangel Michael says the choice is theirs, but the outcome will align with your spiritual growth. Either way, you win because truth always leads to freedom. Do not leave now. The next part will expose the emotional aftermath, what happens when the secret comes out, how your person reacts, and what Archangel Michael wants you to do when this truth finally reaches you. It's not what you expect, and it will surprise you deeply. Stay with me till the end, because the full revelation in Part 10 will release the final blessing Archangel Michael has promised for those who complete this journey. You are still here, and that means you are ready. You have not scrolled past this message by accident. You have stayed because Archangel Michael is guiding your soul through one of the most powerful awakenings of your life. If you are hearing this right now, take it as a divine confirmation. The veil between you and truth is thinning. What has been hidden in the shadows is about to break into light. But you must listen carefully, because what happens next will test not just your heart, but your faith. Archangel Michael's presence grows stronger around you now. You may feel a chill, a flicker of warmth, or an odd sense of stillness. That's how you know he's near. His message begins with this. The moment of silence is ending. The secret that has been kept, the one the woman carries, can no longer stay buried. Her conscience has reached its limit. The truth is pressing against her like a storm waiting to erupt, and she's realizing that the only way to find peace is to speak. The woman's energy has shifted. For weeks, she has wrestled with guilt and fear. She was part of something she didn't fully understand. When she discovered how deeply your person still loved you, she was overcome with confusion. She tried to hold on, thinking love could replace destiny. But Archangel Michael says she was merely a catalyst. She came into your person's life to expose what was broken, to reflect the wounds that needed healing, and to push your person toward their truth, you. Now the truth burns inside her. She knows she cannot keep it much longer. A confession is coming, something she will reveal directly or indirectly that will change everything. This could come in the form of a message, a sudden encounter, or even a conversation that someone else relays to you. It may seem random, but it will carry that strange, magnetic sense of "this was meant for me." When it happens, you'll feel your heart recognize it instantly. That's Archangel Michael's confirmation that the silence is ending. But listen closely. Archangel Michael warns that this truth might not come gently. Sometimes divine revelations arrive like lightning, shattering illusions so light can finally pour in. You may feel anger, sadness, even betrayal when you first hear it. Yet he wants you to remember one thing. Truth cannot destroy what is divine. What is yours by soul contract will always return in a purified form. What is not meant to stay will dissolve peacefully. Either way, you are stepping into freedom. Your person has been feeling the pressure too. Your soul is restless. They feel a tug at their heart every time your name crosses their mind. They can't focus, can't rest, can't escape the feeling that something is missing. It's the divine truth trying to surface through their existence. Archangel Michael says that when this woman speaks her truth, your person will experience an emotional collapse, not of despair, but of awakening. The walls they built to protect themselves from guilt will crumble, and for the first time, they will see clearly what they've done and who they truly love. This moment will be their reckoning, but it will also be your liberation. Type Amen 4527 if you are ready for the truth to arrive in divine timing. Not too soon, not too late, but at the perfect moment Archangel Michael has chosen for your highest good. Now I need you to do something important. If this message is speaking to your soul, if you feel that deep, unshakable resonance inside you, then take a moment to like this video, share it, and comment below what you're feeling. Not for the algorithm, not for attention, but as a form of spiritual declaration. When you write your thoughts, you're sending energy into the universe, confirming that you are ready to receive the blessings Archangel Michael is preparing for you. Someone else, scrolling hopelessly through darkness, may see your comment and find their light. Be that spark for them. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and stay until the end, because Part 10 contains a divine activation prayer that Archangel Michael promises will shift the energy of anyone who completes this journey with an open heart. Don't miss that moment. Now back to the revelation. Archangel Michael says the secret the woman carries is heavier than anyone realizes. It's not just about infidelity, deception, or emotional confusion. It's about divine interference. Your person was spiritually tested. They were shown temptation, illusion, and false comfort so they could learn the difference between attachment and true love. This woman was the instrument of that lesson, she has suffered for it too. Though you might see her as the one who caused pain, Archangel Michael reminds you she was a mirror, not a monster. She played her role and now she must release it. You will soon witness this release. It could come through an apology, a confession, or even a public revelation that stuns everyone involved. When that happens, Archangel Michael urges you to respond with grace, not vengeance, because the way you respond determines how the final blessing will manifest. If you meet truth with compassion, you will unlock abundance, peace, and love beyond what you thought possible. But if you meet it with anger, the cycle may repeat until forgiveness clears the energy. Archangel Michael whispers now, you are not the victim, you are the chosen one. Everything that has happened was designed to lead you to your awakening. The heartbreak, the silence, the waiting, all of it refined your soul into light. You were never abandoned. You were being prepared. Type Amen 3881 if you are ready to let go of bitterness and open your heart to the divine justice that's already unfolding. Your person will soon make a decision that will shock even them. They will feel the irresistible pull to reach out, not from logic, but from divine command. Archangel Michael will guide them to you in a way that cannot be mistaken for coincidence. A message may arrive at an unexpected hour where a familiar song may lead them back to your memory. Whatever form it takes, you'll know. This is the moment truth steps into light. Do not stop watching now. The next part will reveal what happens after the truth comes out, the emotional storm. The tears, the breakthrough, and the choice that will change everything. There's a twist you don't see coming, and Archangel Michael says it will redefine your understanding of love and destiny forever. Stay until the end. A blessing is close, closer than you realize. You are still here, and that means you are aligned with the divine rhythm of revelation. Archangel Michael is watching closely as your energy shifts. You may feel an inner trembling, a strange awareness that something within you is changing. That's not imagination. It's your soul expanding, preparing to receive truth at a frequency most people never reach. You have crossed the threshold. Now, the storm must come before the calm. The moment the woman speaks her secret, a powerful ripple moves through every soul connected to this story. Archangel Michael describes it as an energetic earthquake. It shakes illusions, uproots lies, and tears down every false foundation built on fear. Your person feels it first. The words hit them like lightning. The very thing they tried to bury has risen into the open. They cannot hide behind pride or excuses anymore. Their heart, once caged by confusion, begins to crack open under the weight of divine truth. In that moment, they realize something profound. Everything they ran from was leading them right back to you. You were never the problem. You were the lesson they weren't ready to learn. The woman's confession doesn't just expose deceit. It exposes divine design. It reveals how every choice, every separation, every tear was a thread woven by fate. The pain won polyment with preparation. Archangel Michael shows the image of your person sitting alone, hands in their hair, whispering your name into the silence. The air feels heavy with regret. They're thinking about the moments they let ego win. The message they never sent, the apology they never gave, the love they never admitted. The truth has burned away all their distractions, and now they can only see what truly matters. It's you. It's always been you. But with revelation comes chaos. The storm doesn't pass quietly. There will be emotional turbulence. You might feel their energy reaching out, waves of sorrow, longing, or confusion hitting your spirit at random times. That's because your souls are connected through a divine cord. As they awaken, their emotions echo through your energy field. When this happens, don't panic. Archangel Michael says, be the calm in their storm. Your serenity will help guide their soul home. Type Amen 3219 if you're ready to become the light that steadies their chaos and anchors divine peace into this connection. Now let's talk about the woman. After revealing the secret, she experiences release, but also emptiness. Her purpose is fulfilled. She begins to understand that she was never meant to hold on to your person's heart. The connection she shared with them dissolves like smoke under the power of truth. Though she may feel sorry, she also feels relief. Archangel Michael whispers that she will begin her own healing journey, one that leads her toward her destiny, separate from yours. There is no need for anger toward her. She has played her part, and her chapter in this story is closing. Your person, however, stands at a crossroads. One path leads to redemption, healing, and reunion with the love they denied. The other path leads to isolation, a continuation of karmic lessons until they finally learn to surrender. Archangel Michael says they will be given one divine opportunity, one sign so undeniable that they cannot ignore it. It could be a dream, a synchronicity, or an encounter that feels like divine intervention. When it comes, they must choose, and that choice will determine how this connection unfolds next. You, the listener, are being prepared for either outcome because both are blessings in disguise. If your person awakens and returns, it will be the union of two souls purified by divine fire, but if they resist, Archangel Michael promises that a new path will open, one filled with peace, love, and abundance that surpasses everything you once prayed for. Either way, you are not losing. You are being aligned. Archangel Michael reminds you, the storm is not here to destroy you. It is here to clear your sky. You felt pain. Yes, but you've also built strength. Every tear became a seed of wisdom. Every silence became a lesson in faith. You were never meant to chase or beg. You were meant to rise. That's why you're still here, still listening, still believing. You are the divine counterpart whose light never went out, even when everything else around you did. Take a deep breath right now. Visualize Archangel Michael's blue flame surrounding your heart, cleansing away every trace of fear or resentment. As you breathe out, imagine all pain leaving your body, dissolving into nothing. As you breathe in, feel the golden light of divine love filling every cell of your being. You are not the same person who began this journey. You are transforming. Type Amen 7568 if you are ready to receive this transformation fully and allow Archangel Michael's protection to shield your soul from all darkness. Archangel Michael now speaks softly. You are closer to the blessing than you think. The storm that's coming may look like loss, but it's actually divine realignment. He says that 3 days after this truth surfaces, something miraculous will begin, a shift in energy so noticeable that you will feel it even in your sleep. Signs will appear everywhere, numbers repeating, songs playing at the perfect moment, dreams that feel too vivid to dismiss. That's how you will know the storm is ending and the light is breaking through. For nights, they toss and turn. They see flashes of your face. They recall conversations you may have forgotten, small moments filled with warmth, laughter, or tears. These memories rise like waves, and they realize how deeply they are still connected to you. The woman who once stood between you fades into the background of their thoughts. Her chapter has closed. In her absence, silence grows, and in that silence, your name becomes a prayer. Archangel Michael shows your person standing in front of a mirror. A reflection looks unfamiliar. They no longer see the version of themselves that hid from truth, they see a soul craving redemption. They know now that no distraction, no relationship, no amount of denial can fill the space that your absence left. This is their awakening. It's wrought. It's painful. But it's necessary. Their ego dies here so their heart can finally live. He whispers to them, the time for silence is over. The time for healing begins. And slowly, they start to pray, even if they don't know how. Some cry without knowing why. Some begin to write messages they never send. Some walk by familiar places and feel an invisible tug at their chest. This is Archangel Michael's energy stirring their conscience. He's orchestrating events that will lead them back toward truth, step by step. Type Amen 9134 if you're ready for the divine awakening to reach the one your soul loves. Cleansing all confusion and fear from their path. You might have already felt this shift. Perhaps you sensed a sudden calm where there used to be chaos. Maybe you felt a wave of emotion that wasn't your own. That's because your souls are communicating again. This time, not through words, but through spirit. Archangel Michael is reopening the sacred channel between you. Messages pass through dreams, through music, through signs in the world around you. You are both being guided back to the point where truth and destiny meet. Your person begins to notice synchronicities. The number 1111 appears repeatedly. Feathers cross their path. A stranger says your name. Every sign pulls them closer to realization until they can no longer deny what they know. The love they once resisted was divinely ordained. They understand now that what they called coincidence was heaven's handwriting. The connection was never broken, only paused until they were strong enough to face it. But awakening is not gentle. Archangel Michael shows that your person's life may seem to fall apart during this process. Old relationships collapse. Jobs end. Friends drift away. It's not punishment. It's purification. Everything not built on truth must leave so that the soul can rebuild on light. Through loss, they find humility. Through humility, they find God, and through God, they find you. At the same time, you are changing too. You may notice your energy feeling lighter, your intuition sharper, your peace returning. This is because your spirit no longer carries the weight of unanswered questions. You are aligned with divine timing now. Every prayer you've spoken, every tear you shed has become light in Archangel Michael's hands. He is weaving it into your destiny. He says to you, do not chase what is already finding its way home. Your task is to stay grounded, to remain open, to trust the unfolding. You do not need to force contact or demand answers. The divine has taken control of this story. All you must do is stand in your truth. Type Amen 2206 to affirm that you release control and allow Archangel Michael to guide this awakening toward perfect completion. Now, Archangel Michael wants you to know that some awakenings end in reunion, while others end in rebirth. If your person chooses courage, they will return with honesty and depth they never had before. If they choose fear, they will still be transformed, but their healing will happen apart from you. Either way, the universe will bless you because your part in this journey has been fulfilled through faith. He reminds you that love is not ownership, it is reflection. Your person was sent to teach you strength, patience, and unconditional compassion, and you were sent to teach them truth. Whether this story ends in reconciliation or release, both paths lead to peace. Trust that heaven knows which virgin serves your soul best. In the days ahead, watch how the energy around you changes. People will speak differently. Opportunities will appear suddenly. You'll feel led to places or conversations that carry hidden meaning. These are threads of destiny being rewoven. Your person's awakening sends waves through the universe, and those waves are aligning you with everything that matches your new vibration of truth. Archangel Michael says the final stage of awakening is confession. Before this journey is complete, your person will be presented with a divine moment to speak. It may come through an unexpected message, a chance meeting, or a moment when their heart simply cannot hold silence any longer. In that instant, the universe will hold its breath, and whatever words they speak will be the key that unlocks the rest of this story. But you must be ready for it. Prepare your spirit not with expectation, but with peace. Whatever they say, let your heart respond with wisdom. The goal is not revenge or validation. It is closure, completion, and the rise of light, because once this truth is spoken, both souls will be free to live authentically. That is the true miracle Archangel Michael is orchestrating. He whispers one last time, what was asleep is waking, what was lost is remembering, what was broken is healing. The process cannot be rushed, but it cannot be stopped either. You have already set it in motion by staying, by listening, by believing. Do not leave now. The next part, Part 8, will reveal what happens after the awakening. The divine test that follows, the choice your person must make, and the blessing that will fall upon you for walking in faith this far. Archangel Michael says that those who remain until the end will witness the full circle of destiny, where pain turns into power, and love becomes light. Stay close. The final transformation is approaching. You have not stopped. You have stayed through the storm, through the secret, through the awakening, and that means you are ready for the next stage of revelation. Archangel Michael says this is the most fragile part of the entire journey. It is the moment when the universe tests both hearts to see whether they have truly learned what the pain was meant to teach. This is the divine test, and it determines whether love can rise again purified, or whether it must release itself completely and make way for a higher destiny. Stay until the end. Do not skip a single word. What you are about to hear will not only explain your person's next steps, it will also prepare your soul for the miracle that follows. After awakening comes resistance. Your person, newly aware of their truth, begins to feel torn between the safety of their old life and the calling of their higher self. It is not easy for them. Awakening strips away illusions but does not erase fear. They now understand the magnitude of what they've done, the depth of what they feel, and the cost of their silence. It's overwhelming. Their heart pulls them toward you, but their mind is terrified of rejection, of failure, of being undeserving. Archangel Michael shows their energy flickering like a candle in the wind. Some nights they reach for their phone, type your name, start to write, then delete the words before they send. Some days they plan to come forward, but the fear grips them again. They wrestle with guilt, with pride, with the shadow voices whispering, "It's too late." But Archangel Michael is relentless. He keeps sending signs. Your name in unexpected places, psalms that repeat, dreams that feel real. Each sign chips away at the fear until courage begins to take root. The woman who once held their secret is fading from their life completely now. Her energy no longer binds them. Archangel Michael has released the spiritual contract that kept them stuck. She is being guided elsewhere, toward her own healing. There's no more interference, only divine timing at work. And that timing is precise. Archangel Michael says you are approaching a spiritual convergence, an invisible meeting point where two destinies intersect again. Whether it's in person, through communication, or through a sudden energetic pull, this convergence will happen when both of you have reached a vibration of truth strong enough to hold the light. The divine test occurs at that moment. Here is what the test asks. Can love survive truth? It's easy to love when things are new. When illusion paints perfection. But divine love is tested through fire, through truth so raw it burns away fantasy and forces both souls to stand naked before each other, stripped of ego, stripped of defense. Your person will be faced with this test soon. The truth they've avoided will stand before them in your energy, your silence, or your forgiveness. And what they choose in that instant will reveal their soul's evolution. Archangel Michael says to you, be still and observe. Do not chase. Do not plead. Simply watch. If they come forward in truth, welcome them with compassion. If they run again, bless them and let the universe take over. Either choice serves the divine plan. Remember, you cannot lose what was written for your soul. Type Amen 8449 if you are ready to stand in your power during this divine test and allow Archangel Michael to handle what is beyond your control. During this test, your person may face chaos in their external world. It will look like coincidence, but it is divine intervention pressing them to decide. Old relationships may suddenly end. Unexpected events may force them to reflect, or they may lose something they once valued deeply. None of this is punishment. It is cleansing. Archangel Michael removes everything that distracts them from truth. They will either surrender to the light or resist it, and their choice will shape both of your futures. Now, here's the revelation that surprises most. This test is not only for them. It's for you too. The universe will place you in a position where you must prove what you've learned about faith, boundaries, and self-worth. Perhaps you will hear from them when you least expect it. Perhaps you will see them again after you've finally found peace. The test asks, will you respond from your healed heart or from your wounded one? Archangel Michael says that passing this test does not mean taking them back. It means acting from truth. If you feel peace and forgiveness, for you. If you feel clarity and release, release. The test measures alignment, not outcome. The moment you choose truth over fear, you pass. And when you pass, blessings rush in faster than you can imagine. Type Amen 3654 if you choose to act from your highest self when the test arrives. As the test unfolds, signs will multiply. Your dreams will become vivid. You may feel your person's emotions again, waves of anxiety or longing. Do not confuse this with regression. It's simply their soul reaching out for strength. Archangel Michael wants you to pray for them, not from attachment, but from compassion. He says, when you pray for another soul's awakening, heaven records your light. Every prayer you offer lifts the vibration of this connection. Archangel Michael also wants you to protect your energy. Surround yourself with blue light every morning. Visualize his wings shielding you from negativity. Speak this silently. Only truth, light, and divine love may enter my field. Doing this daily ensures that no shadow from their process clings to your energy. You must remain in light so the connection can ascend. The divine test continues until both souls make their final choices. Sometimes this happens quickly. Sometimes it takes weeks or months. But once it completes, balance is restored. One of two doors will open. Behind the first door is reunion. If both hearts choose truth, you'll witness a miracle of alignment that feels otherworldly. Behind the second door is redirection. If they choose fear, Archangel Michael will close that cycle gently and open a new path filled with divine replacements. Peace, purpose, abundance, and a love that mirrors your healed soul. Either door leads to freedom. There is no loss in divine timing, only transformation. Archangel Michael's final words for this part are clear. Stay awake, stay calm, and stay kind. The energy you hold now shapes your future blessings. If you remain steady in light, you will see justice and joy unfold without effort. The ones who tried to deceive you will watch truth reveal itself. The ones who left you in silence will hear your name echoed by destiny, and you will rise untouched, radiant, whole. Stay until the end. The next part, Part 9, reveals the outcome of the divine test, what your person's choice unlocks. How the universe delivers your reward, and the blessing that Archangel Michael says will mark the completion of this cycle. It is approaching fast. The door of destiny is about to open, and when it does, everything will make sense. You not stop now. The finish line is in sight. If you are still here, it means you are not just watching, you are awakening. Archangel Michael says the energy surrounding you now is electric, pulsing with divine motion. The scales of destiny are shifting. One choice, one act of truth, one word of courage is about to determine everything. This is the turning point, the moment where your person's soul steps into the light or slips back into shadow. But no matter which way the wind blows, Archangel Michael assures you that you win. Stay until the end, because this part reveals the reward hidden within your waiting, the divine compensation that no human hand can take away. The divine test has unfolded. The truth has been revealed, and both souls have faced the mirror. On one side stands your person, trembling, remorseful, awakened. On the other stands you, calm, radiant, anchored in truth. Archangel Michael says the energy between you now hums like a magnetic field, pulling, aligning, deciding. He whispers, the universe does not rush truth, it perfects it. That is what is happening right now. Your person's awakening has reached its peak. For nights, they have felt your energy in everything, the wind, the silence, the moments between thoughts. They have fought it, resisted it, surrendered to it, and finally accepted it. They know now that what they felt with you was not an illusion. It was divine recognition. The woman who once carried the secret has stepped aside completely. The path is now clear, but the decision rests on one fragile human heart, your person's. Archangel Michael reveals that your person will be presented with one last chance, one undeniable, heaven-orchestrated opportunity to come forward. It might appear ordinary, a dream so vivid they wake in tears, a sudden need to write a message, or an encounter with your name that feels impossible to ignore. But this moment is not random. It is the divine invitation. And when it comes, they will either follow their higher calling or retreat into fear. Heaven will not force them. Free will remain sacred. But every angel around them will be whispering the same truth. It's time. If they choose courage, the reward will be immediate. The first words they speak to you will carry the vibration of truth so pure that your entire energy field will shift. Archangel Michael says, you will feel it in your bones. Time will seem to pause. You may even sense warmth or a ringing in your ears as confirmation. Their honesty will release years of tension in a single breath. The silence that haunted you will break like glass. And everything will make sense. You will see how every delay was divine protection. The pain that once felt endless will suddenly feel like preparation for this sacred reunion. Type Amen 9175 if you are ready to receive that moment of divine truth, spoken in perfect timing and guided by Archangel Michael's hand. But what if they choose fear? What if, despite the awakening, they still turn away? Archangel Michael says even then, you do not lose. The moment they refuse the call, heaven routes your blessings directly to you. The energy meant for reconciliation transforms into abundance, new love, and peace that surpasses understanding. You will begin to see doors opening effortlessly. Career breakthroughs, unexpected money, new connections that honor your light. Divine justice ensures you never walk away empty. You will receive what you gave, multiplied and purified. Because when you act in truth, the universe owes you balance. In both timelines, reunion or release, you are the one crowned with reward. Archangel Michael shows your soul glowing brighter, expanding beyond what it was before this journey began. You have learned endurance, forgiveness, patience, and discernment. You have become the version of yourself that destiny requires for the next chapter. You are no longer waiting for validation. You are walking in purpose. He says softly, "Your heart was tested. And it did not break. It became holy." Now listen carefully, because this is the revelation most people miss. Divine justice and divine mercy always walk together. The same light that redeems you also offers redemption to your person. If they choose love, they are not returning as the same soul who left. Archangel Michael will have stripped away their ego, their pride, their deceit. What returns will be a transformed being guided by humility and truth. The two of you will not pick up where you left off. You will begin anew, standing in a frequency of mutual understanding and respect. That is divine union. If they do not return, you still rise higher, because Archangel Michael did not leave faithful hearts unrewarded. The energy of love you poured into this connection becomes a magnet that calls in your divine counterpart, the one whose soul matches your healed frequency. That connection will come effortlessly, joyfully, and honestly. They will carry none of the confusion of the past. This is the mystery of divine recompense. No matter what form it takes, love returns. Type Amen 4531 if you are ready to receive your divine reward in whatever form heaven deems perfect for you. In this phase, Archangel Michael reminds you to remain still and patient. After the test, the universe enters recalibration. You may feel sudden silence, a pause in signs or emotions. Do not mistake this stillness for loss. It is the settling of energy before manifestation. The angels are aligning every detail, ensuring no interference can distort the blessing on its way. This is the time to rest, to breathe, to trust. The storm has passed. The sky is clearing. And then, when you least expect it, the shift occurs. You will feel lighter. Sleep will come easier. Smiles will return without effort. You might even notice that the ache you once carried is gone, replaced by gratitude. That's how you will know divine justice has completed its cycle. You are free. Archangel Michael shows a vision now, a golden path stretching ahead, lined with light. On one side walks your person, slowly learning, still guided. On the other side walks you, steady, glowing, confident. Whether your paths merge again or continue parallel, both lead to destiny fulfilled. The pain, the waiting, the unanswered questions, they have all served their divine purpose. He speaks now directly to you. The truth has been spoken. The test is complete. The reward is assured. And he adds something else, something powerful. In the end, the one who kept faith becomes the one who leads. Your story, your endurance, your growth will inspire others. People will look at you and see proof that light triumphs over deception, that patience births miracles, that love never truly dies. You will become of divine resilience. Do not leave now. The final part, Part 10, is the culmination of everything. Archangel Michael will deliver the final message, the divine activation prayer, and the closing blessing meant only for those who have reached this point. He says that those who complete the journey will receive a spiritual unlocking within 7 days, an unmistakable sign that the blessing has begun. Stay with me until the end. Your reward is already in motion, and the final revelation will seal it. If you are hearing this now, you have reached the end of the journey. Archangel Michael says only a handful of souls make it this far, and those who do are marked for light. You have listened through revelation, storm, awakening, and divine testing. You have held faith through silence and confusion. That alone has changed the course of your destiny. What happens from this moment on will not depend on chance, it will move by divine order. Stay with me until the final word, because what you receive here will open a spiritual gate that no darkness can close. The energy around you right now is shifting. You may feel warmth in your chest, tingling in your hands, or a calm stillness wrapping around you. That is Archangel Michael drawing near. His sword no longer burns with battle but shines with peace. He is cutting away the last threads of sorrow that have followed you through this story. You are being released from every karmic tie, every lingering fear, every doubt about whether you were worthy of love or clarity. He says you have passed through the fire and remained gold. Your person's path will unfold as it must. Some of you will see reconciliation, an honest conversation, tears, forgiveness, and a quiet recognition that love has survived everything. Others will feel a gentle closure, an inner knowing that the purpose has been fulfilled and a new chapter is beginning. In both forms, it is the same miracle. Truth replaced the illusion. That is what heaven wanted for you. Tup Amen 7779 to seal this release and to declare that your heart is ready to receive divine peace. Now breathe. Let Archangel Michael's light fill every corner of your being. See it as a deep blue glow expanding outward from your heart, wrapping around your life, touching your family, your work, your future. Every time you exhale, old energy leaves. Every time you inhale, light returns. You are no longer waiting, you are manifesting. The universe moves in rhythm with your breath. Archangel Michael gives you this final message. You are the keeper of your own truth now. No shadow, no silence, no secret can hold power over you again. What once wooed you now serves you. What once broke you has become your wisdom. He promises that within 7 days you will receive a sign of confirmation. A symbol of completion. It may be a sudden peace that makes you cry without sadness, a dream that feels more real than waking, or a message that closes an old wound. When it comes, know that heaven has finished its work. Type Amen 9012 if you accept this final blessing and invite Archangel Michael to walk beside you through every new beginning. As this story closes, remember that its purpose was never to predict a single outcome. It was to restore your connection to divine guidance. You are protected. You are seen. You are loved beyond comprehension. The light you carry now will draw to you everything that resonates with truth, new relationships, unexpected abundance, unshakable peace. This is your reward, freedom in spirit and certainty in heart. Archangel Michael lifts his sword one last time and speaks. The circle is complete. The lesson is learned. Go forward in light, carry that with you. Speak your truth softly but fearlessly. Trust your intuition. Life is proof that faith can turn pain into power. Every time you remember this message, His protection will strengthen around you. And whenever doubt returns, repeat these words aloud: I walk in truth, I am guided by light, and I fear nothing. Now rise. The blessing is done and your new beginning has already begun.